When I picture the long and winding road to E3, I see one man slowly, but methodically and passionately making his way towards the big show. And that man is none other than Sakurai himself. Last year, he brought such a big bag of tricks to the show, it took him almost 18 months to arrive. And this year, we don't expect him to have anywhere near as much, but he's still got a backpack on. And Gabe, I'm curious what kind of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate goodies Sakurai's backpack has in store for us.
I'm curious where these scenarios and analogies come from in your head, but
I'm a dreamer.
Yeah, we may never know. Sakurai will probably have something fun for us at E3 because, I don't know if you know this, Zach, but we haven't had a character since Joker, and they're going to run out of months to give us these characters for the promised DLC Fighter Pass.
Yes, they will. So it's almost a given that something fighter related is revealed at E3. I think a trailer is almost guaranteed. What better place? They're, not running out of time, but they're moving along their timeline to February 2020 to get all 5 of these out there. There also is the potential for new modes. There's a potential for a 4.0 update. There is the rumored data mined home run contest that we'd love to see included. Where do you start, Gabe, in terms of what you hope that they bring to the table?
Home run would be awesome, and let's give people a little bit of context. When Stage Builder was first data mined, Home Run came right alongside it. Those modes were both found at the exact same time. When 3.0 came out, and we figured out that it wasn't in there, it was only Stage Builder, that instantly let people start to guess basically where this was going to be coming out. And I'm guessing they're saving it for whatever next big update they have. They have been supporting the heck out of that game, rightfully so. They have the Spirit Board events that we don't really participate in much, but when the Stage Builder mode came out, we did participate in that. That caused a frenzy on the Nintendo Twitter sphere and Reddit sphere. A lot of people had a bunch of awesome stages to create, and we had a lot of fun covering it for you guys. Home Run could be just that. I know that this is a mode that people have been wanting for a long time. They miss it, and I think it's finally time it comes back, because why would it be in the code of the game if it wasn't one day going to be released?
Right, and why does Gabe want so much Mario Sports action on the Switch? Well, maybe you'll just get Home Run Derby and have to sell for baseball.
Oh, man. That would not be good.
Well, beyond that, and I do think that there will be some new flourishes to the game, Fighter Pass is where our focus really needs to be. And I'm going to give you an unpopular opinion here, Gabe. And I'm now putting on my shield, my Pokemon's shield, my Pokemon mask, and my Super Mario trousers to defend against what I'm about to say, which is, I think that Piranha Plant and Joker are very cool characters. They were very exciting additions. They are very fun characters to add to the roster. I don't really like playing either of them that much anymore.
I still like Piranha a lot.
But are you successful with him?
I'm not successful with anyone.
Okay, fair enough. My point being, I hope that whoever they decide to add, and we're going to get into who we think it's going to be and who we want it to be, and you should let us know in the comments down below who you think and want it to be. But I just hope that the character they add is someone that becomes a part of my main rotation, because as cool as it was to integrate Persona, as quirky as Piranha Plant is, and thank goodness for his awesome amiibo, I'm not using him. And to me, I want a character that has more longevity and more oomph, and I hope that's what we get.
I mean, I really hope so too. I didn't play as Joker a lot, and then I know a lot of people were disappointed that proper Persona 5 wasn't coming to Switch. Who knows? I know that there are many options for this next fighter, and I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that we get 2 fighters at once. Is that something you think could happen?
I really do. I think, either starting and ending the direct, or, with a trailer would be fun, or you have one of their really cool movies where it starts off with a character introduction, but then someone else comes in midway through or towards the end. I think 2 would be appropriate, right? We've had 1 character thus far, and we know that one will probably release shortly after E3. I'm guessing, I feel like June will be a good spot. I guess maybe July, but it should be soon after. And then maybe they tease the character that comes out in August or in September. We don't, expect a big direct shortly after E3, so perhaps it is a good time to get out ahead and just get people excited. It's another way to hype up your Nintendo Switch Online, get people purchasing that pass, people who have already purchased the pass, tide them over for a while. The big rumor that we've heard the longest is Erdrick, right? The Dragon Quest edition. But since then, there's been so many others, and they all seem to focus on third-party characters. And we've heard everything from Dante, Marvel got in and talked about, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Anything can happen. I don't think it's Marvel. But where do you think they go? Is Dragon Quest like what you predict for sure?
Yeah, I really feel like that has to be it. Yeah, I mean, I know that you aren't going to be super excited about it, but
it's only not as exciting because we know,
sure.
Or we think we know.
Sure. I mean, no one would be happier to have a complete surprise about whatever character it ends up being than me. I know people still really, really want Steve, Minecraft Steve. That's something that gets mentioned a lot. Do you think there's any chance that he pops up?
I mean, I feel like Microsoft and Nintendo are going to have something cool and cooperative to unveil at E3, whether that is, hey, Ori and the Blind Forest is coming to the platform, that seems like the logical next step, or whether it is a character. I don't know if you've been following this, but there's a rumor currently about a new Banjo-Kazooie game. There is new merch and figures for the beloved bear from Exquisite Gaming. And someone asked them about, hey, usually you release new merch to coincide with the Crash trilogy, Sonic Mania, Spyro Reignited trilogy. And they said, is this Banjo-Kazooie tied to something? And they said, we couldn't possibly say. It's a new model. It's a bit of a new look. So there is thought that either A, it's for a completely new Banjo game, or B, could they potentially bring the Bear and Bird to Smash Bros?
Oh, man. That would be a
little... Because that's my biggest want. That's my biggest character hope.
Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie is what would do it for you? Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Huh. I think they'd be so cool. A nice double character... Great moveset. It would just be fun, and to me, it would be, as a Nintendo nostalgic fan, it would be a much more... I just like that inclusion rather than going something far more third-party. I mean, still, it's not Nintendo native, but it feels like it belongs more. Because, honestly, my biggest wish would be that they just go with another Nintendo character. But I don't think that's the case with the Fighter Pass. I think they're going third-party, in which case, Banjo-Kazooie seems like the next best thing. Yeah,
Banjo and Steve are the two Microsoft representatives that people keep mentioning. How would you feel about a Dragon Quest and Banjo double fighter pass thing? Where they're both coming out like either together or very close to each other?
I mean, I'm okay with that. Again, as long as we get one thing that's brand new. If the Dragon Quest character is inevitable, so be it. They are bringing 11 to the platform soon. I'm excited to try that out. It makes sense. I just hope it's not two very third-party... I mean, I just wish we could get Waluigi. I wish we could get someone from ARMS. I wish we could get Geno. I wish we could get Golden Sun representation. There's just so much more for Nintendo to draw from, and this has been my thing since Joker was announced. I think they're cool, and it's always fun to integrate and, cross the streams, but, man, there's just so much that you could still do with Nintendo's OG roster.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. I also wish it was Waluigi. And you reminded me, I had a dream recently that it was Waluigi. I 100% had a dream that Waluigi was announced for Smash.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, do I think it...
We'll line that up next to my Mario Kart 9 dream and see which one comes true.
Yeah, I mean, that would be fun.
What is sort of your curveball pick? Say everyone's just off base, and they're not going Microsoft, they're not going Erdrick. What's sort of your, out of left field pick?
Huh. You kind of putting me on the spot here a little bit, Zach. I don't appreciate that. But, okay. There was once talk about Dante coming to the game, and they had said, oh, no, it'd be great to just have Devil May Cry on the platform first. And now that's happening. So, right. Maybe Dante?
Do you think there's any potential for a Bethesda representative, given that Nintendo and Bethesda are so buddy-buddy this generation?
Doomslayer?
Doom guy?
No,
yeah.
No, dude, no. Those are good. Those are straight up guns. No.
BJ from Wolfenstein?
No.
I mean, Bayonetta has guns.
No, yeah, I know. BJ Blazkowicz will not be in Smash. I really don't think so. Those are funny, though. I like those.
Thanks. If we look ahead at Nintendo's fall lineup, I would also love to see someone maybe from there get in. And by that, I mean, hey, give me EGAD. I'd love to see him get in from Luigi's Mansion 3. That would be fantastic. Maybe another Animal Crossing representative to really pimp out that game.
Pokemon?
or another Pokemon. And this is where I wanted to go. Thanks for mentioning that, Gabe. Gen 8 is coming. We're going to know much more about Gen 8 before E3 because we got that Pokemon Direct. What if they bring a new, cool, or cute Pokemon to tie in with the upcoming games?
What if it's me? I'm cool. I'm not so cute, but I'm cool. And I'm a Pokemon.
Hey, you're also good at Pokemon Sleep, so that would just fit in with their whole marketing plan.
Hey, it all ties in.
I mean, even a new... I've wanted this since the beginning. I remember talking rumors of, like, what do we predict? And we were like, Team Rocket. What if they went with a new Galarian trainer that brings Scorbunny, Sobble, and Grookey to the mix? How cool would that be?
That would be really, really awesome. I want their evolutions, so I don't know. Maybe we get those revealed.
Yeah, like a one of each, just like Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that would be super awesome. And I think that, to me, for better or worse, if Nintendo is going to dive into their own waters, it would probably be something like that rather than... I mean, I don't know. Sakurai's backpack is unique, Gabe. He made it himself. So he could pull Geno out of that backpack.
Sure, why not?
We'll have to find out what they bring soon enough. Let us know your take in the comments down below. What characters are you expecting? What's your curveball pick? Give us all the details in those comments. Hit that like button if you're excited for whatever Nintendo has Smash related. Like, I think we're both 100% confident that a character is getting revealed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you're going to get something. It's going to be good. Until that time, though, thanks again for watching, everybody. For myself and Gabe, have a fantastic day. We'll see you at E3. Switch Force